Hello. It's Jeremy again. I've got a rickety setup here for a tripod. I'm trying some stuff. That's a little better, but it's wobbly. That's a little better. Okay. Started drawing this earlier, and I'm thinking I haven't filmed anything, and it would be good to film something. So, and then I've spent probably 45 minutes trying to do a tripod setup, and this is going to be wobbly with what I have set up here because the tripod did not work, and I've made a tripod for this setup and I don't know where it is. So this is what we're doing now. For now, I just wanted to get started. I wanted to just wanted to draw, I just wanted to film it. So I'm just going to do it. It is what it is. Went to I hope you can't hear that wind chime outside. If you can, I'm sorry. There's a lot I want to talk about. I get nervous when I'm filming. I want it to be just right, but it just needs to be what it is. What was I saying? Oh, I went to Eddie P. Con, the Ed Piscor convention. So, trying to get out and do some more stuff. Not be the hermit that I normally am. That was a good time. I met a lot of interesting and nice people. Oh, to start this drawing today, I want to get back to drawing every day, and I was having a little bit of a writer's block. You know, they say writer's block is please excuse my stomach, it's growling. Writer's block is too many ideas. Not that you don't have any ideas, it's just deciding on one. So I have this app on my phone that's like a wheel that you spin to make choices. And so I put a bunch of different categories on there. And I think I might try to use that for my daily drawings or my regular drawings. It won't be daily because I don't have a good reason. Just I haven't been able to do daily drawings. I want to. But anyway, I put cryptids as one of the categories. And so I figured I'd do a Sasquatch, Bigfoot kind of guy. And then halfway through sketching it out, I was like, I need to film something. It's amazing how much noise you hear when you start filming. And I probably should check the sound quality on this and see if it isn't messed up either. I've had a heck of a time with the tripod, and I have regular cameras. I'm filming with my iPhone, and I can't ever seem to get it right. what to do with the technical side of the stuff. And I've filmed a lot of YouTube videos. I've had 7 YouTube channels before. I'm sure you've heard me say that many times. And I have a specialty tripod that I built specifically for this, but I don't know where that's at right now. Let me check my audio and make sure that you can hear what I'm saying. Okay, audio seems like it's on point. Seems like a lot of background, but noise, but we're doing what we can here. Just a few more of the basic lines. I don't know why I'm putting a coffee cup in his hand. I guess I'm craving some more coffee today. Like there was something else that was missing these fingers. If you like using brush tips, this is kind of a nice option, very cheap. I bought this at the Dollar Tree, and they don't last very long, but if you know me, I refill a lot of my disposable pens, and I've had some pretty good luck with these. I really should get some quality brush pens sometime. I need some more light behind me. But for sketching and stuff, these are pretty cool for, $1 each. I don't know what the archival quality is or anything like that, but maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot by using it, but as long as it makes a mark and it does what I want it to. Sometimes it's too little. I'm the brush stroke is too little. You can get some good effects with it, but it stays wide. Sometimes you can get a good feather effect on it. But it flows pretty good, and that's what's important for me with the brush pen. Oh, this is what else I was missing, his other toe over here. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, I'm going to erase some pencil lines and come back. Or maybe I'll just film it. You want to stick around for erasing? Got these at the Dollar Tree too. I've always been a kneaded eraser kind of guy. Since I've moved and everything is in disarray, just been picking up what I can, and I have found my kneaded erasers, but I got in the habit of using these. And, you know, it's pretty nice. You get the eraser mess, but, you know, that's what I like about the kneaded eraser. It kind of takes it, but, you know, you don't, here's a kneaded eraser. An old kneaded eraser. It doesn't have the leftovers. But sometimes it just, I don't know. It seems more like more work, I think, but it's less mess. So I don't know. It's supposed to be messy, right? I think the using it like this is harder on my hands than having the leverage of this. This seems easier now. I'm not as young as I used to be. Did not mean for this to be an eraser comparison. Tune in now. Which is better? Kneaded eraser or stick eraser? Oh, what is this called? What kind of eraser is this called? Thought I had one in the package. This is that pen, new in the package from Dollar Tree. Oh, it is archival ink. But it's a small brush. It's a small brush. I don't know where the erasers are right now. The package. So anyway, I went to Eddie P. Con, the first comic convention I've ever gone to. I've gone to Free Comic Book Day and met artists. This is the first time I've went to a convention, an actual convention, and this was the first one, the first first annual. Excuse me. It's kind of a big deal for me. I'm 50 years old. Went to my first comic convention. It's kind of crazy. Loved comics all my life. Made comics. Had my own web comic. And had my own website at one time. And that's the first comic convention I've ever been to. And I don't know people. Like it's hard for me to remember names and what people do and stuff. I'm kind of weird that way, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the type of person I am. But you know, I met some interesting people that I didn't even know who they are, and then I go back and look them up and like, oh, that's this guy has been doing his thing for a while. He's kind of cool, kind of important. So if you're seeing this and I met you there and I didn't know who you are, I'm sorry. I know as an artist, sometimes the accolades are just as important as success, I think. I got a sketch from Don Simpson, Tom Sholey. I got Jim Rugg to sign my Hulk book. I got a lot of cool stuff. Maybe I should do a haul video or something, I don't know. And I'm looking forward to doing some more conventions. Hopefully I'll start like tabling at a convention or something. I am redrawing my web comic, the Zombie George comic. Probably not a good idea, but I want to do it, and that's how I'm going to do it. He has his own Instagram. I haven't really taken off with it the way I wanted to. I started a new job, and that's kind of wore me out. But things will slow down, and I'll get more time at the drafting table, and I'll get back on that. I have a lot of stuff going with it. It does have a Patreon too, because I figured might as well put the cart before the horse. And I'm going to put all the archives of the old stuff there. I don't know if I will release that on the Instagram or not. And it's going to be kind of like mature audience, because a lot of the stuff that I have in that George comic isn't really for kids. It's a lot of cursing and a lot of nudity, violence, and I just figure it's probably best, safer for me to just put it behind a paywall. And if you want to see that stuff, you can. The stuff that's listed on Instagram probably be edited somewhat. And I know that I'm probably being uptight about it or something. I just want to be safe and be respectful. I'm going to put extra content. Actually, I'm going to put everything on the Patreon. I'll try to put a link in. I'm terrible about doing that stuff. I know I need to be better at it, but you know, when you have adult ADHD, sometimes you don't get stuff done. And I'm way better now that I'm medicated, I think. At least I'm trying to convince myself that I am. Oh, I know what else I was going to say. As I was leaving, the head Piscor con, I was starting to have a lot of pain, because anytime I stand for a long period of time, my back problems start acting up, and I don't think I took enough of a rest. I wasn't really having a great day that day. I was pushing myself. I was pushing my limits to get past some of my anxiety, and I feel like I did really well, and I was excited to be there, but I just overdid it and was in pain, and so I didn't get to see everyone I wanted to. I missed some books I was going to go back and get, but as I was leaving, I was going to buy one of the 11 by 17 prints that they had of Ed's work, and I couldn't decide. When I first came in, I just wanted all of them, you know. And I definitely wanted to get them while I was there. And I finally chose one. Where's it at? I probably won't be able to show it. This is the one I chose, and I was talking to the family, and I was telling everyone this was my first convention, and you know, just trying to be conversational and trying to put myself out there some. And I was saying again that this was my first convention, and I was glad that they were doing it and everything. And one of the family members said, "Well, hey, we've got some of these posters that are bent and stuff," and he asked if he should give them to me, and they said sure. And so I got 2 extra posters for the price of one, which was awesome. And I don't care if the stuff is bent or whatever, I'll display it, you know. So that was really cool of them. Just so many cool people, and I started following a bunch of people on Instagram, and some of them started following me, which is ultra cool. You know, I don't have a huge Instagram following right now, but which is probably what you need if you're starting a Patreon, right? Either way, it was just ultra cool. It was a bittersweet day. I was having a really bad day that day, but I told myself I was going to go, and I'm so happy that I did. And it's kind of like the reason that I'm filming this today is because I need to put myself out there. I need to keep doing what I was doing. I need to keep showing up for myself. And I think I was watching a motivational video about how action produces emotion, whereas if you're stuck in your emotions, you're going to stay stuck there. You have to choose to take an action to change your emotion, and that's what I'm trying to do. And that's what I was doing for the convention. I didn't want to go. I almost talked myself out of it, but I made myself go. It was a very rough day, and I'm glad I did. I don't know if that's helpful to anyone else or not, but that seemed like you know, if you're kind of depressed or something, if you can do some exercise, sometimes that'll help boost your I don't know, your mood. So yeah. This has actually turned out pretty good. I like this guy. Yeah, so if you want, follow that Zombie George Instagram. I don't know if I'll start a website up or not, but I've got a lot of ideas. Hopefully I can execute most of them. I'm not keeping the story canon from the original story. It's more of an idea of what I had when I originally started it, but when I was doing it, I was just trying to do it off the cuff and do it as like a daily or 3 times a week. I forget when I was doing it. This is something I did 15 years ago. So it's hard to remember, and going back and looking at it, like I hate some of the artwork, and I know you need to let the artwork stand on its own, but at the same time, I've changed, and how I'm producing work has changed, and I just like it so much better. I like the old stuff. It's inspiring that I did that. I have over 200 pages of original art, and I might try to put it in a book someday if it gets a following or something, but I just want to do better, and I want to make something that's good, and I just want to make something that's mine again. I'm floating around talking, but one of another reason why I want to draw every day is I've put off some stuff with the comic, and if I can get at the drafting table and get going, then with something that helps me to get some momentum. And a lot of times, because it's so precious to me, the comic itself, I'm afraid to do something with it. So so if I can just get the ball rolling in a sketchbook, sometimes it's easier to get back to the comic and finish some work on it. I think I like these eyes. I think this guy feels the way that I do today. I'm tired. I helped my daughter move some stuff yesterday. I'm not supposed to be doing heavy lifting anymore, but it seems like that's my lot in life. So I'm having a lot of pain. Not terrible. It's not terrible today. I definitely feel it. But it when you have the kind of pain that I have sometimes it's scary. It's like, is this soreness? Is this pain? And I think I just have soreness today, but I'm always afraid that it's going to be that pain. And some of that's hard to snap back from, and I have this new job that I have to be ready for, and I can't run myself for that. Wow, this is going to be a long video, just me yammering. And I'm going to try to put all these videos on the Patreon too. Well, I think that's probably enough for this guy. I might work on him some other time. Thanks for hanging with me if you did. Hope it wasn't too boring. And see you next time. Have a great day. Look, I'm still drawing, aren't I? Still doodling. All right. I'm going to end the video there, and I'll do some other stuff with it. Have a great one. Bye.